Hello everyone, cncHD here and welcome to King of the Hill, hosted by DoMiNaToR, who is the current King of the Hill, and we are in the first match series of this awesome event, and we are right now looking at the match between DoMiNaToR and his first contender, KOTH. So let's jump into it. Okay, let's quickly remove the replay blocker. There we go. And let's jump into it. So in the first match we are looking at the tank general by KOTH, and we have China Vanilla for DoMiNaToR. About the format, this is a best of 11. All players have to choose random, and loser picks the map. It's played on Revora, and Gentool must be on. That's about the format. And the first map is called Winterwolf, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we can see 2 dozers for each player, very standard stuff, and both players going into the middle. We can see that DoMiNaToR is placing down the second war factory right away, not placing down the second supply first, and KOTH is doing the same thing, placing down the war factory first before building the second supply. Can be good if you want to do fast first aggression in the match. Okay, both war factories are up for each for both players, and tanks are coming out. The dragon tank here for both players out of the first 2 war factories, and the listening outpost. So both players doing some kind of mirror building here. Maybe they are sitting in the same room and looking at each other's monitor, or they are sitting in Discord and telling each other what they are doing right now, and therefore they are doing mirror. But I'm talking gibberish right now. That's of course not what's happening here right now, but it's funny that both players are doing the same thing. Listening outpost coming through here by DoMiNaToR, and that dragon tank is driving out of the map. Not sure what DoMiNaToR is doing there. Maybe he wants to sacrifice his dragon and jump out of the black border. Of course that is not possible in Command & Conquer. These 2 supply trucks are in danger here. KOTH needs to move them away. They are trying to destroy that listening outpost with splash damage, and it is kind of working, but the 2 supply trucks are down, and that means reduced income for KOTH. Dragon coming in, burning these 2 tank hunters in the wooden house, making a wooden barbecue here. Supply center going down. Dozer needs to retreat. War factory is being sold, and that looks very good for DoMiNaToR. A sneaky dragon tank coming in here from the right by KOTH, targeting down the war factory of DoMiNaToR. In the meantime, we have more aggression here with the listening outposts. Battlemaster needs to retreat. The tank hunters want to place a demo trap on the Battlemaster, but they cannot do so. The war factory going down, and now the dragon is surviving. Is killing the listening outpost and is surviving, moving down to the next target. 1 dragon, 2 listening outposts here in the base of KOTH. We hear bomb ticking, supply truck being bombed, being detonated, not crushing the tank hunter. It looks like KOTH was busy microing, and he is microing indeed. And the bottom, destroying the second war factory. DoMiNaToR without any war factory, and is now losing the next listening outpost. This is not good for DoMiNaToR. Absolutely not good, and looks like DoMiNaToR is completely out of production facilities. And there just goes up the supply center, but that is of course not helping for the DoMiNaToR, and this looks like a GG already. And looks like KOTH is taking the win home for the first match. And there we have it. DoMiNaToR has surrendered.
You are victorious.
And that means 1-0 for KOTH. Okay, let me update the statistics. So that means 1 for KOTH, And let's bring in the replay blocker again. There we go. And remember, we have a best of 11. Okay, so the first map was indeed Winterwolf, balanced 0 version 1, edited by Relax. And let's jump into the next map, which is going to be NMC Tournament Arena. A Russian map. Very awesome Russian map. These NMC maps are really awesome. I'm really liking them. Replay blocker. Okay, second match. KOTH spawning as the Cyan China Vanilla. And we have a China nuke for DoMiNaToR in the top left. 0 Hour Arena is a very awesome map with lots of supplies. We have one here, the main supply at the top, and we have a second supply here in the middle. We have a third supply in the corner, same for the right spot, and we have 2 oil derricks here in the middle and an oil refinery in the middle as well. So 1 supply center and 2 dozers, 1 barracks for KOTH, and on DoMiNaToR's side we see 2 war factories to supply. So KOTH going for the infantry aggression, backed up with an airfield. Interesting to see. And against the nuke, this is a good choice with the Helix. Let's see if DoMiNaToR is expecting that, or if he is running into the cold water with many Battlemasters, or if he is jumping into a good position with Gatling tanks. And it looks like he is spamming Battlemasters, no Gatling tanks, and he is not assuming that Helix. Yep, not assuming it yet. So Battlemasters it is. The 5 tank hunters are there. And the Helix is going to pop out any second. But it looks like DoMiNaToR is going to spot that. He's driving directly in the direction of the airfield. As soon as he sees it, he has enough time to build some Gatling tanks. And there is the Helix. DoMiNaToR is not seeing it yet. He is putting in some aggression on the supply lines. And he is now spotting it. So there is the red light for DoMiNaToR. Battlemaster goes down and oh, Gatling tank already in position. And next Gatling tank, so that Helix is probably going down. No, it's surviving. Doing some good damage there to DoMiNaToR's tanks. Now moving back to the airfield. But no, it's not moving back because Gatling tank spotted the Helix and Helix went down. The tank hunters survived that attack. Nice micro by KOTH. 2 Gatlings, 3 Gatlings now moving in. They have free range to target down these tank hunters. This will probably cost KOTH all tank hunters and DoMiNaToR 2 Gatling tanks. But this now changes everything. The bunker goes up and DoMiNaToR needs to find another way to move in and do some damage. And he finds a way to do some damage. 2 supply trucks there in the open and the war factory there going up. And I expect some mines here popping up any second. No propaganda center there yet. We have 3 supply centers for DoMiNaToR and a lot of spam happening here out of his 2 war factories. I think he has the funds for a 3rd or 4th war factory. Or maybe a propaganda center for the attack. That dozer is going to survive because of the bunkers, but that supply truck is going down. These supply lines are harassed and no income there yet for no income there right now for KOTH. Only 1 supply truck right now. That listing outpost. Oh, look at that micro. Almost. Or is he able to take down that listing outpost with that 1 Gatling? No, he isn't, but that was a nice micro there by DoMiNaToR. Holy shit. More tanks coming in, and that is a lot of tanks. Barracks now coming into the mix. DoMiNaToR is pretty much out macroing his opponent, and KOTH needs to do something about that spam. He's losing the important bunker there. He has many bunkers there in the bottom, so no entrance through there for DoMiNaToR. But DoMiNaToR found his entrance through on the top. He made his entrance there. And taking down that second supply center. KOTH only on one supply left. That is really, really bad for KOTH. Still not able to gather some resources here at the bottom right. He's losing. He's now taking down the Gatling tank, and now KOTH can gather resources again. Doing some long range mining here from the second supply, and wow, Overlord's now coming in for the DoMiNaToR. KOTH sitting on 500. DoMiNaToR has a lot of map control, 1100 free supply centers and a tech. So that is looking very bad for KOTH. Now it looks like the war factory is going down. That means no war factory here for KOTH. Only one airfield left. Supply trucks going into their death. ECM's now in the mix, and yeah, I think we are going to see the GG here any second by KOTH. That listening outpost is going to do absolutely nothing. Oil derricks also now, one oil derrick also now belonging to DoMiNaToR. And this looks like the last assault there by KOTH with a helix. Let's see if it's going to do some damage. The airfield is now going down, and I think DoMiNaToR is going to expect some aggression here by KOTH. Barracks going up here as a safety building. And yeah, I think that's damage which KOTH is going to do with his last unit. He's taking down a dozer, stopping the command center, and now running into a Gatling. And I think, yeah, there are two more Gatling tanks coming in, and that is GG. KOTH is going to surrender. And that is going to mean 1-1 for both players. So let's update the score. 1-1. Okay. Let's bring in the replay blocker again. And the next map is going to be Forbidden Takeover. I think that's a map by Relax. Let's see. Replay blocker, remove that thing. No, I don't want to start Minecraft. Stop starting Minecraft, thank you. Okay, so Forbidden Takeover created by Relax. 1-1 for both players. DoMiNaToR as the king of the hill right now. We have a super weapon for KOTH, and we have an infantry general for DoMiNaToR. So that looks very bad for KOTH. Infantry versus super weapon, oh dear. So let's see what KOTH is going to do about that. I expect a lot of infantry, tank hunters and listening outposts here for DoMiNaToR. We see 3 dozers, holy shit! DoMiNaToR is going for an echo boom, it looks like. And KOTH going for war factory, barracks, so the usual thing. And yes, there is a train here on the map, so both players need to be very careful here with crossing that rail. Okay, that is going to slow down DoMiNaToR quite a bit here with 3 dozers in the beginning, going for 1 barracks, 1 airfield, so he's going for helixes as the infantry general. We can see that KOTH is trying to stop that build here, is taking down the 3rd dozer, probably going to that bunker, maybe? Nope, he's going to scout and harass. And he's probably going to see the helix. So laser lock here on the 2nd dozer as well, taking down the 2nd dozer. Nice micro there by KOTH. And DoMiNaToR only on 1 dozer left. There's the helix, and he needs to be very careful now with his last remaining dozer. Okay, KOTH is stopping now the aggression. He is sending his chopper back. He did enough harassment in the beginning, is now going for his Humvee spam. And yeah, DoMiNaToR is pretty slowed down here. He built 3 dozers, lost 2 right away. Not the best thing to happen in the beginning. And KOTH now knows what's coming to him. The rockets are not reaching their target, but they're reaching the chopper. The chopper is going down. The second one is able to retreat, but is damaged. Ooh, is it going down? It is going down. So 2 choppers lost for KOTH. That means 2,400 cash lost. That is not the best thing, which can happen to KOTH. There's a laser lock happening here. Losing the last remaining dozer. Oh, DoMiNaToR without any dozers. KOTH losing his war factory. Is not able to go in there with his Humvees. The Rangers trying to get in. The missile defenders and the Humvees trying to get in. But that is a lot of danger here inside of KOTH's base. Oh, and there it goes. So, lost 1 Humvee there, lost the war factory, lost 2 choppers. That was a nice attack there by DoMiNaToR. 2 more helixes, and that is pretty much the only thing which DoMiNaToR can do right now, as he only has a barracks and an airfield. He also has a second barracks here on the right, and is able to build a lot of infantry. As the infantry general, not the worst thing to happen. And KOTH looks like he lost all of his dozers. He is only one barracks and has only 1 Humvee left. Killing 2 supply trucks there, killing probably 4 supply trucks now. Yeah, with that 4 supply trucks minus for DoMiNaToR, but killing his own Humvee. Holy shit! Nice micro there by DoMiNaToR, or maybe auto collect there by DoMiNaToR. Who knows? But Humvee killed itself with the splash damage. Minigunner coming in to harass the supply lines there by KOTH, and KOTH now losing his second supply center, and that looks like a GG there for KOTH. So nice harassment there in the beginning by KOTH with taking down 2 dozers, but then the helix killed him. Removed all the dozers, and yeah, there we have it. That means 2-1 for DoMiNaToR. Standings 2-1. Okay, let's bring in the replay blocker again. And let's jump into the 4th match. The 4th match is on Amma's Sandcastles, created by Herb and myself. So let's jump into that. Remove the replay blocker, there we go. No, I don't want to start Minecraft. Stop that. Okay, so Amma's Sandcastle, it is, like I said, created by Herb and myself. We have a laser general here for KOTH and infantry again for DoMiNaToR. That looks way better now for KOTH. Okay, about the map, we have a main supply here, big main supply with 30k, and we have a second supply a bit far ahead from the starting position. I always wanted to change that, but never did that. But that is what I had in mind for a long time, to bring these supplies closer to the starting position. Also, the map is quite large, which I don't really like. But maybe it produces some good GGs, let's see. We also have 2 reinforcement pads here on the map, and 2 oil rigs as well. Also oil refinery here on each side, covered by artillery platform. DoMiNaToR going for 1 war factory, 1 barracks, and a bunker here right next to his main supply. And KOTH is going for the usual Humvee build, 2 supplies, and yeah. We also have a supply here in the middle to be taken by both players, can be taken by both players. Listening outpost for DoMiNaToR, no helixes this time. And also DoMiNaToR is securing these little houses here, these little tents in his back. Nice decision. So KOTH cannot drop missile defenders inside there. Okay, Humvee is scouting the area. And like I said, this map is quite large, so the encounter is going to take a bit. Also, no echo builds, so rush attacks are not really working on this map because it's so large. Humvee coming in here from the left. There's a bunker there next to the second supply, so DoMiNaToR is able to defend that. Humvee is not going there now. And we can see that tank hunter not inside that building, being taken out there by the Humvee. Bit of mismicro there by the DoMiNaToR, not putting his tank hunter in the building. Both Humvees are now here down at the bottom. There's a listening outpost, the second listening outpost, no bunker. The bunker is here next to the main supply, but not here, so the power reactor and the barracks can be taken out by the two Humvees. But let's see, they're coming in, they are not seeing the listening outpost evacuating all the tank hunters. Humvee's taking no scratch there. And will we try it again? No. Tank hunter's going out again. Missile defender trying to take it out with a laser lock. DoMiNaToR responding directly with bringing that listening outpost away. And there's another listening outpost. Oh, didn't expect that. KOTH losing both Humvees and his soldiers. So yeah, that was unfortunate for KOTH. They're driving directly into the second listening outpost. For Humvees, one ambulance and strategy center going up. Also a laser patriot here next to the main supply. KOTH went here for both houses, and we can see a tank hunter here secured the building on the high ground, or mix with black napalm by DoMiNaToR, doing some serious damage here to these Humvees. Killing 3, and there goes the last one. So nice defend here with the mix. DoMiNaToR now going for the third supply here in the middle, and he knows that search and destroy is there as he heard it. And there goes the last attack. Okay, so KOTH now needs to transition over to an anti-air build. He has put down tower rockets on his Humvees, and he is probably going to build some Avengers now. Mix taking out the Humvees. The missile defenders are being dominated here by DoMiNaToR's Rocketman. Humvee's coming out again of the war factory, but no Avengers yet. The Humvee is going down, and that looks very bad for KOTH. Oh, Colonel Burton now here, but I think he's going to be toasted by the mix. Let's see, and there we go, toasty Burton. And that's GG. KOTH GGing out, and that means a 3-1 for DoMiNaToR. Standings, DoMiNaToR 3-1. Okay. Let's jump to the next match, which is going to take place on the map 0 Hour Carrier is Over version 2, a map which was created by myself. So I'm very excited to see the match on this replay. So let's remove the replay blocker. There we see the map. And let's have a look at the next match. 3-1 between DoMiNaToR and KOTH. This is the 5th match, and we have a GLA Toxin for KOTH and a GLA Demolition for DoMiNaToR. This map is based on Tournament Desert. When I created this map, I wanted to create a map like Tournament Desert, but add a few changes, and a few changes are the little oceans here in the corners. Then these bridges. There used to be bridges, but I had to remove them due to some lag and bugs and so on. And you're adding a oil refinery on the right. And the middle is more open compared to Tillman Desert. So it's a bit like Tillman Desert, but not exactly like it. We can see that KOTH is going here for the right middle and DoMiNaToR is going for the left middle. Usual stuff. And War Factory, boxing in, so yeah. Each player is going for a second supply, also very standard stuff. So far nothing special is happening, except for the terrorists blowing up the worker, which was very close to finishing their tunnel. So KOTH not having a tunnel here in the middle, but he is dropping by with a tactical and finishing that tunnel. So a good move here by KOTH. You can see that the flanks are secured by both players, and aggression is now only happening in the middle, it looks like. Sneaky worker here on the left, building a demo trap, and then perhaps as next thing a tunnel. 3 technicals here for KOTH, one denying that worker, the tunnel. Maybe he thought that it's a tunnel, but ooh, it's a demo trap. Smart move there by DoMiNaToR, denying, just destroying our technical, I mean. Okay, more aggression here on the right. DoMiNaToR really liking these demo traps in this match, which I really like. We don't see them very often. So seeing those in use, nice thing. Almost driving over the demo trap, 2-star promoted, killing a worker and RPG, nice. 2 more technicals here through the middle, or how I used to say it back in the old days, the technicals, no, the technicals, and yeah, that technical having a bad day, but that technical killing 2 workers, or maybe 3, no, I think 2. Looks like a technical war here. Oh, save 3 in the tunnel. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, DoMiNaToR now going for the tech. KOTH not, but he's going for the palace. And KOTH and DoMiNaToR for the oil. And also DoMiNaToR going for that 3rd supply station. So DoMiNaToR going a bit for a economic advantage and not concentrating much on the tech, but he's adding a 2nd war factory. So we can expect some heavy spam here from DoMiNaToR, maybe out of 3 or 4 arm stealers perhaps. Scorpions now with Scorpion rockets on the battlefield. And I'm not sure, but I think with a Toxin Rebel you can spray that building. I think the range should be enough. Okay, technical very close and escaping, and the worker finishing the tunnel, so nothing really happening right now except for a few technical attacks. That one was stopped. Worker can continue building up. The scrap was denied here by DoMiNaToR. We saw it for a second. He placed down a demo trap there to deny that scrap. Palace finishing. And is there a palace yet for DoMiNaToR? No, not yet. But he has 2 arm stealers, so let's see the spam. He should also sit on a lot of cash with 1 oil and 3 supply stashes. Yeah, that bunker is going down for sure. And KOTH is able to build a supply stash there. He has it secured. No worker there yet. He is long range mining there, not going for close range, but maybe because of that bunker. I don't know. And there's the palace. So DoMiNaToR now going for the palace, and in the meantime spamming these Scorpion tanks. KOTH is up with the tech, so we can expect some battle buses. There they are. And KOTH is probably going to lose 1 or 2 tunnels, but then he has enough army to take down DoMiNaToR's army. KOTH will lose 1 or 2 battle buses because of the Scorpion tanks, but that is going to be okay, I think. 1 tactical here coming through for scouting purposes, but the Scorpion rockets never miss their target, and so the tactical goes. I think he wanted to kill these workers and scout. Yeah, he got a little bit of scout. He saw that the palace is going up. I think he did. And that battle bus needs to be very careful that he's not getting strapped down by these garrisons, but I think KOTH has that under control pretty good. Okay, more tunnels going here up on the right, but I think DoMiNaToR is really up ahead here with the economy. But KOTH also has that one oil direct, so yeah, that puts both on almost the same page. I think DoMiNaToR has a slight advantage here because he is in the middle mining and KOTH is on the side mining. Oh, tactical ran into the demo trap, but not luckily for KOTH, not the battle buses. It's okay if only the tactical dies or gets destroyed. Another demo trap targeting here. Detonating here, I mean. And so many demo traps. I'm really liking this play by DoMiNaToR with all these demo traps. Really interesting move here with these traps. And now the black market spam begins for both players. Not seeing anything. There's the one for KOTH. Okay, so upgrades now can happen as well, and rocket buggies can be expected. Rocket buggies and battle buses. And then who has the better position? So KOTH still trying to take down the defenses one by one here with his battle buses, not going in fully, detonating another demo trap, but it's as long as it's only with a technical, it's not a big loss here for KOTH. DoMiNaToR loses 400, KOTH loses I think 700, so no big loss there, or maybe 800 for a technical, or 500? I think it was 500 for a technical, so it's no big loss there. I think the demo bikes are against the battle buses, and that's a good move because these battle buses need to go, 3 of them here right now, and they really need to go because they could do some good damage here to DoMiNaToR's base. Scorpions are fine, but they see one battle bus, they focus on one battle bus with their Scorpion rockets, they take down one bus, but the other 2 buses will go on a rampage then. And DoMiNaToR knows that, so he needs to be very careful here with his Scorpions. So the demo bikes are a good move. I think the battle buses are a bit starting to get a bit greedy here, but nope, that was actually alright. Demo bikes here, oh nice, getting one battle bus. I think they wanted to target down that tunnel, but the battle buses were there, so 1 bus is gone, only 2 buses left. And there's another demo trap. Oh, careful. Also, Cal sitting inside there on a seat. These demo bikes not reaching the target, but detonating not the oil refinery. That was lost cash for DoMiNaToR. And I hope KOTH has these radar van scans up and running, because otherwise he is going to run into a lot of demo traps, as there are a lot of here on the map. Tunnel built forward there, and KOTH making some progress here on the right. Also some progress here on the left. DoMiNaToR in the meantime building up these black markets, KOTH doing the same thing and building up a lot of battle buses. 2 radar vans here at the count, and has a command center going up. Second supply station now depleted, still mining from the middle, and KOTH also now taking the oil refinery for cheaper tanks. Battle buses not going into these demo traps, good thing. I think KOTH and DoMiNaToR are pretty much equal right now. I mean, KOTH has a lot of battle buses, but DoMiNaToR has the huge amount of scorpions and he has good amount of black markets, so I think both are equal right now. Now tactical try to get through. Oh, holy shit, that's a lot of demo bikes. Holy shit. Battle buses coming in, 4 of them. Building was taken out. Smart move there with the tactical, taking out that building with a toxin rebel. And DoMiNaToR just lost the complete middle to KOTH. And KOTH has now the opportunity to go here with the tunnels and the supply stashes to take these supplies in the middle as well to give to get some economic advantage. He does not have as many black markets as DoMiNaToR has, so DoMiNaToR has an advantage with the economy, I think. So Scudstorm going up here for KOTH. Oh, there goes the battle bus into the demo trap. That makes it only 4 battle buses left, but that one will serve as a bunker, but still cannot be moved anymore. And there was no German kill in sight, so good thing for KOTH not losing German kill there. Yeah, I think another battle bus will go down now. No, all the RPGs. The demo bikes are completely destroyed here by KOTH. Not one single one is reaching its target. And DoMiNaToR building up a few more tunnels. Oh, rebel there next to these scorpions, but not doing a whole lot. Oil was being destroyed, losing 2 more battle buses here in this engagement. But I think KOTH is through. There's another demo trap, so he needs to be very careful. But he scouted it, but driving into it, losing another battle bus. And that means only one battle bus left here for KOTH. He's still building only buses. Nothing else. No scorpions, no quads, no rocket buggies. Just buses. But I mean, they are good. They are pretty good in what they are doing. So let's see if the demo bikes can reach their target. And yes, they are reaching their target. Killing all these RPGs which were getting out there. And I think German Kell died there as well, if I'm not mistaken. KOTH on 4,000 cash. DoMiNaToR on 3,000. Did build up his supply stash there again in the middle. More demo bikes coming in. The RPGs try to get back. Some of them are getting killed. And still, KOTH only focusing on battle buses. While DoMiNaToR only focusing on scorpions and demo bikes. So very monotone gameplay here by both players. That was lucky there for KOTH, not losing a battle bus there, getting these demo traps in time, and DoMiNaToR has been defeated. The win goes to KOTH, which makes it 3-2 for DoMiNaToR. And remember, this is a best of 11, so the first one with 6 wins is going to take this. Okay, let's update the score. 3-2 and replay blocker activated. The next map is going to be NMC Plant Waste or Plant Waste, not sure how you pronounce that. I think Plant Waste, plant, whatever. Okay, so let's load. And and let's get into that match. 3-2 for DoMiNaToR. KOTH is spawning as the Air Force General cyan color, and DoMiNaToR spawning as, again, the Demo General red color. So curious to know what he's doing this time. I'm not guessing that he is going for demo traps again, as his opponent is Air Force, so I think he's going for a lot of quads. Or maybe tacticals against the Humvee spam. Depends on what KOTH is going for. Is he going for Comanches, is he going for King Raptor Comanche, or is he just going for Humvees? This map opens up a lot of opportunities for good strategies. You have a lot of resources on this map. You have here the second supply, you have the main supply, and he's going for 2 airfields, so let's expect some quads. And we have a third supply here as well, and you also have a 4th supply here ready to take, so a lot of opportunities, and we have 2 oils. So DoMiNaToR going for the middle right away with the tunnel. Demo trap here on the right. He's again going for demo traps. But what he doesn't know is that we can see 2 airfields, and I expect Comanches with the camouflage upgrade. I think DoMiNaToR is going for the terror attack first and then transition over to maybe more tacticals. Let's see. So the houses are secured, and DoMiNaToR is now going to see what is coming to him. Comanches it is. KOTH is hunting down that tactical, reaching it and killing these terrorists. No problem for KOTH, and let's expect the second arms dealer and more quads here for DoMiNaToR. I'm pretty sure he's going to build a second arms dealer. That dozer is very exposed, and I think DoMiNaToR's... No, he's not seeing it. He doesn't know what's there. Oh, but he's almost taking down that Comanche. What DoMiNaToR also needs is a radar van, or maybe 2 radar vans, to be able to see the death cloud. 3 quads, but that's not going to be enough, because KOTH is going to have the stealth Comanche upgrade ready in time, I think. If not, that is going to be very bad for KOTH. One Chinook is getting hitten very badly. No camouflage upgrade, yet he is going in, he is taking it. Whoa, but there's a garrison building, but he is using the chopper to blink away the missiles. Losing 1 Comanche there, losing the chopper there. So that was a good engagement for DoMiNaToR, doing some good damage here. And now we have the camouflage upgrade in action for KOTH, so that's good for him. But DoMiNaToR is sitting in a sweet spot here, especially with these buildings as cover. And that's pretty good for DoMiNaToR. Now the rocket pods, are the rocket pods ready?
Visibility clear.
Rocket pods are not ready yet. But DoMiNaToR doesn't know that, and he's pressing the X button there. Spreading out his quads. Nice move, getting up another tunnel. Putting KOTH under pressure, and KOTH needs to do a move, and he is moving right now. He's moving to destroy these tunnels in the base of DoMiNaToR. Finishing off that central tunnel. At least try to do so, because if that central tunnel would be gone, he could have access to all the main buildings here in DoMiNaToR's base. DoMiNaToR now taking the time while the Comanches are out of house and doing some damage here. Serious damage in KOTH's base. KOTH losing a lot of important structures. He still has a dozer there on the top, so he can build a supply center. DoMiNaToR doesn't know about that. He doesn't have the vision on that. And KOTH also now getting vision here on the bottom right supplies, so DoMiNaToR is not interested in these corner supplies. Lots of quartz cannons for DoMiNaToR, but no radar van there for DoMiNaToR. But I think with these many quads against these last Comanches, I mean that is no big threat here. I think you don't need the radar van there yet. Airfield going down, and now the command center is going to follow next. This is some sort of a base race, but DoMiNaToR is clearly in favor here of this base race. KOTH just losing all of his important structures, and he's only down on 2 supply centers, or one supply center. And that's it what KOTH can destroy. He could try to destroy that arms dealer here from the top, but that's about it. I mean, that's a dead end right now here for KOTH. And DoMiNaToR with his huge army now knows clearly that KOTH is in the corners. DoMiNaToR knows this clearly now. And the only thing DoMiNaToR needs to do now is get to the corners and finish these 5 little Comanches off. Then it's pretty much GG. Okay, KOTH sitting on 2,300. He's building up another airfield. I would go for an war factory, because against these many quads, no Comanches will help you, because DoMiNaToR is sitting on 2 arms dealers. I'm not sure if that's the best move of the airfield. Or maybe he wants to repair his Comanches. And that power reactor is in danger. Is he going to finish it, or is he just writing GG? It could be that he is writing GG. I mean, KOTH is finished. He also lost all of his Comanches here. No, there they are. They're in the middle. Reactor gone. And that's the last thing what KOTH has. He lost all of his dozers. No more dozers left. And yeah, that's GG. Nice little snake here of these quad cannons and RPGs. Looks very funny on the map. Okay, last Comanche attack. They try to do their best. Chopper, and there they go. All the Comanches go down. Or maybe not. But now the airfield goes down, and the GG. Okay, KOTH has been defeated. DoMiNaToR, KOTH 4-2. DoMiNaToR dominates this right now, so let's update the score. DoMiNaToR 4-2. Okay, replay blocker. Okay, next match is going to take place on Arena of War 0 Hour version X. And Arena of War is one of the newest maps of Relax. Relax is active again with creating his awesome maps, and Arena of War is one of the new maps. So we have a GLA vanilla for KOTH here on the top, and a GLA stealth on the bottom for DoMiNaToR. Also we have some cash crates here. I think they give 100 each. Not very sure. Yeah, I think 100 is the thing what you get there. Second supply is here on the in the corner, so you start with 2 supplies. You have the supply piles in the middle to grab, 2 reinforcement pads, and artillery and an oil refinery. And here's the 3rd supply you can grab there, or 4th supply actually. DoMiNaToR going for 2 supplies, 1 barracks, 1 arms dealer, terror tech, usual stuff, and KOTH going for 2 supplies as well, 1 arms dealer, 1 barracks, terror tech. I really like this road. Nice map design here by the king of maps, Relax. I'm glad that he is back with building maps. Really nice. And these RPGs need to go back into the tunnel, otherwise they are getting killed, and they are getting killed. 1 survives. And getting killed again. Better stay in that tunnel, man. Okay, KOTH taking control over that right supply. Terror tech is up and running. There's the other terror tech. Let's see who has the success, who has no success. That worker is not getting denied. Lucky worker. That was a big chance here for DoMiNaToR, dropping the terrorist next to the army, detonating his own technical, killing a few RPGs, but that wasn't a big success. That was not a big success. Okay, there comes the other technical, dropping nothing. Trying to get back into the tunnel. But now is reloaded with RPGs. Dropping a few at the bunker. And another tactical here, dropping a few terrorists maybe? No, just killing a few workers. And both players are now collecting from the right supply while attacking each other there. Interesting move. The tunnel goes down and KOTH has free opportunity to take these supplies here, all of them. Tunnel gets blown up by DoMiNaToR, and that means the right is going over to DoMiNaToR. Technical coming in, but that technical is not going to do anything but killing a few RPGs maybe. No, not. So there's an oil drag here in each corner. I didn't see that one. Okay, technically goes down, and I think DoMiNaToR is going to add a few more tunnels here on the right. Is somebody already taking up? No, but we have a rebel here with the capturing building upgrade for DoMiNaToR, so he's going for the oil grab right now. He is trying to get vision on the top to see if his opponent is getting the oil or not, but KOTH is denying that. He's not giving him vision, so DoMiNaToR doesn't know. Does he have his oil? Doesn't he have his oil? And okay, he clearly sees it that he doesn't have the oil, but he sees that KOTH is up to something.
Building construction has been completed.
Okay, the supply is garrisoned, is protected here by DoMiNaToR. Oh, that technical is going to do heavy damage. Holy shit, DoMiNaToR was not careful. They're losing a lot of RPGs to that one technical, giving him a 3-star promotion. Holy shit. That was crucial. That actually turned the game a bit in favor to KOTH. Wow. Okay, many quads here for DoMiNaToR. So let's see if KOTH is transition over to Scorpions with Scorpion rockets, or if he's going for fast tech and building up some battle buses again. As we know, KOTH loves battle buses. And there's the fast tech. So Palace, maybe not fast tech at minute 5. Can you call it the fast tech? Not really. So he's teching up. Quads versus quads. KOTH has more quads than DoMiNaToR, so DoMiNaToR needs to wait behind his tunnel. His tunnel is getting denied maybe. That is a good spot here for KOTH. And he's on the move. Tunnel has been denied, like I said. And good move here by KOTH. Destroying a lot of quad cannons. Palace is going up for DoMiNaToR now as well. Olderek is under capture. KOTH is not taking the Olderek yet. And nobody is interested in these reinforcement pads yet. And these quads are bugging there a bit, but now getting back. The worker tries to finish the tunnel. KOTH could assume that there's a tunnel, but he doesn't know for sure because he has no radar van there. Worker here on the left, but he's getting killed by the tunnel maybe. And that tunnel is finishing. Oh, aggressive tunnel there in KOTH's base, but DoMiNaToR needs to lose that thing because he cannot protect it. Oh, Okay, he can protect that. Take that back, and a worker on the bottom left survived that. And DoMiNaToR, KOTH lost a few quads there, it looks like. And there's the last pop, and losing all of his quads, and DoMiNaToR destroyed the whole army of KOTH. Wow, interesting. Building up a few more tunnels, has the bunker there, and wow, this turned quicker than I thought. Still no capture here on the Olderek for KOTH. The worker here doing nothing, but that could be because he has okay, he has the money. KOTH now going for the capture of these reinforcement pads. I think as GLA vanilla he's getting Scorpion tanks, which is a huge deal, as Scorpion tanks are going to destroy these quad cannons of DoMiNaToR. And since DoMiNaToR is stealth, he cannot build Scorpions on his own. He needs to rely on rocket buggies and battle buses. And we can see battle buses. Speaking of them, there they are. So that's the perfect counter to these Scorpion tanks. Tunnel is up. But here are 2 tunnels as well for DoMiNaToR. So let's see if KOTH is able to destroy that supply stash. DoMiNaToR has a lot of income. He has 3 supply stashes, 1 Olderek. But he's only gathering with 3 workers here on the middle supply. Now attacking the main base of KOTH. KOTH needs to do something, otherwise he's going to lose his main base. He's sending all his units inside that tunnel. Only 1 tunnel here on the top. All 4 main buildings are exposed, and it looks like KOTH needs to abandon these structures, but he is attacking here the second supply of DoMiNaToR as well, destroying it, but KOTH is taking the bigger loss. He is losing 3 production facilities in the worth of 5,500, and DoMiNaToR only lost around 3,000 or so. So big loss there for KOTH, and DoMiNaToR pretty much destroying that here, and also now adding a supply stash to the mix with 5,400 remaining. Is he destroying or capturing the Olderek? That is the question. He is destroying it, not capturing it. Okay. Okay, both reinforcement pads now belong to KOTH. KOTH now taking the second supply of DoMiNaToR on the left. No tunnels there yet, but he has no barracks. He first needs to add up a barracks, adds a barracks before he can build tunnels. And we can see more battle buses here for DoMiNaToR. And I think DoMiNaToR has this in his bag. He now knows that there are the reinforcement pads in the use of KOTH, in the ownership of KOTH. And KOTH again losing half of his army. The battle buses are too much for KOTH. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see the GG right now. Supply stash needs to be sold. That puts KOTH on only 1 supply stashes. DoMiNaToR still only gathering supplies here with 3 workers. Not that much. Only 3 workers here at the main supply as well. What's going on? Lacking a bit of workers here. Only 2 workers. What the heck? Did I miss something? 3 workers? 2 workers? Maybe he's busy. I don't know. Okay, DoMiNaToR building again. A lot of demo traps are like that. KOTH on the move here on the left, on the bottom, but on the left we can see DoMiNaToR with 3 battle buses taking down the freshly built arms dealer, and that is not good for KOTH. With every building gone for KOTH, that is a bigger win for DoMiNaToR, of course, and DoMiNaToR doesn't need to fear the loss of money, but KOTH needs to fear the loss of money. So KOTH in a bad spot here. And I think KOTH will lose his... Okay, he loses the match already. Okay, so DoMiNaToR takes the 5th win, and he only needs 1 more win, and that will mean he is still holding the crown He is still going to be the king of the hill. So 5-2 for Dominator against KOTH. But nicely played by KOTH. Was a nice game. Nice game indeed. And let's go to the 7th match of the best of 11. Okay, we had the Arena of War. Now we are at Tournament Desert. No bugs and no cars. Okay, remove that blocker thing. Okay, 7th match in the best of 11. Air Force Gentool for KOTH. And we have another GLA for DoMiNaToR. GLA Vanilla. On their main battleground. Tournament Desert is the main battleground of almost every 0-hour player, so we can expect the best strategies here out of both players on this map. DoMiNaToR going for that usual fake barracks build, and he is building the fake barracks so he can have his tunnel up in the middle faster. This way you save 2 or 3 seconds and have your tunnel up faster in the middle. KOTH going for two supplies. And is he going for 2 airfields again? Or is he going for a war factory and a barracks? War factory barracks it is. Barracks? Ah, there's barracks. He's also sending 2 rangers to the middle. And they are going to be fast enough to deny that tunnel in the middle. But there's the barracks building these terrorists. Tunnel denied, and now let's wait for the terror attack. Arms dealer is up. Supply station a bit far away from the supply there. Those are coming in here, denying another tunnel on the left. Worker can finish the tunnel now, and he's doing so. Those are going away again, not crushing that worker. And Technical coming in with these terrorists. I think he has terrorists inside. But there are the Humvees ready to deny that Technical, but they have no rockets inside. That thing has a rocket inside. And the terror attack not reaching its target. I think he was going to Dozer Hunt here with these 2 terrorists. Okay, looks like DoMiNaToR is going to take the left side of the middle now already. And maybe adding a supply stash here, let's see. Or he's going for tunnel spam and take the first supply later, let's see. Can we expect a fast strategy center for KOTH? That is the question. Or maybe fast oil grab? Okay, that building is not going to hold any longer. Humvees need to take a move. Running into that full tunnel. Humvee taking a bit of damage but not getting destroyed, so no big loss there for KOTH. No big loss there for DoMiNaToR. That Humvee is on a mission. Okay. Denying the tunnel. Almost getting picked off here by these quad cannons. No strategy center there yet. There was a firebase built by KOTH. 5 Humvees, that is scary. Is there a palace in construction? No, there's no palace in construction yet. No third supply, so DoMiNaToR playing it a bit slow here. KOTH looks like he's going for the fast kill. But that's to be expected as he is way behind with his games. 5-2 for DoMiNaToR, so DoMiNaToR only needs to win this game and that's the GG then. Then DoMiNaToR wins this best of 11, so KOTH needs to apply heavy pressure now. He needs to win this game. Barracks survives. Are we going to see a strategy center now? No, 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 no. Losing that Humvee? Yep, losing that Humvee. palace up yet? No. No palace up. No palace up. No oil grab. No third supply. Okay, these Humvees taking a very weird direction to their group. Oh, taking out another Humvee but losing all these RPGs. Well, I'm not sure if that was worth it. And strategy center goes up now for Kassad. Dominator now needs to do a move. Humvees with Search and Destroy are no joke. Maybe a third supply, maybe a palace. He needs to do something. He needs to do a harassment. He needs to apply pressure on his opponent with quads from the sides, doing some supply harassment. But instead he is focusing on the middle. He is being harassed there by Kassad very heavy. And Kassad is gaining more and more advantage with time. His strategy center is almost completed and he will have Search and Destroy in a second. There we go. That is not good for Dominator. Palace is now at 60%. But that is enough time for Kassad to do some serious damage here. If he's going to use that time gap. Middle is now almost completely wiped. He has free range to pick off these two tunnels and the barracks. Palace not finished yet. 90%. Command center going up for Kassad. So we will see an A-10 very soon, or a bomber. As the Air Force General, you have the bomber very fast. So let's expect a bomber here on the supply. And there's the harassment by Dominator. 3 technicals countering 2 Humvees, losing all of his technicals, and ooh, that looks like a GG here already. Barracks denied and Dominator has been defeated. Nicely played by Kassad. Going for pressure, going for harassment. And yeah, that was the 5-3 for Kassad. So let's update the standings. 5-3. Kassad needs 3 more wins. Dominator only 1. So let's see who is going to take this best of 11. Next map is Scorched Earth. And this one has been edited by Relax and transferred over from Generals to 0 Hour. Okay, we can see Kassad is the laser general again, USA. No, he's the super weapon general. Oh fuck, super weapon, USA vanilla for Dominator. So, super weapon. I expect a few drops in the beginning and then a lot of Humvee spam, and that already looks like a drop. That one as well. That is very far away supply here. 2 supplies for Kassad. Dominator also going for 2 supplies. Preparing the drop with the missile defenders. Kassad doing as well. Adding the war factory to the mix. There's the drop coming in for Dominator as well. Kassad is a bit faster here. Also a ranger here for the counter drop. And is he going to take the dozer? Yep, that looks like it. Dozer is going down. Chopper needs to get away. Nice drop there by Kassad. Let's see if Dominator can do another good drop. He's targeting down 1 chopper. He's getting it almost. So also a good drop here for Dominator as well. Kassad one was better, but Dominator slowed down the economy of Kassad. So both good drops. Oh, maybe taking that dozer. Fuck. Okay, so Dominator's drop is now better than Khazar's, and he has range to destroy that War Factory, and that is pretty difficult to deal with as this player here on the right spot. Khazar doesn't have a lot of opportunities to destroy that tower. Okay, he can repair that building now, that is good. But he needs to do something against that building, otherwise he's going to lose that War Factory. So that is a nasty thing. Okay, little house fights here going on. Dominator building up a few more troops. He's spamming out of 2 barracks. Khazar spamming out of 1 War Factory, 1 barracks. Dominator can now focus down these Humvees. Is he going to do that? No, he isn't. Dominator is not focusing. He's not concentrating on the right. He's busy with microing all of his units. Could have been a good opportunity to finish off 1 Humvee there, maybe. Okay, Dominator really needs some Humvees now. He's building up the War Factory just now in this second. So Khazar will have a little advantage here with the speed, but Dominator has a lot of missile defenders on the map, so he needs to micro good to not lose these against the 2 Humvees, now 3 Humvees. And that's a really long range mining here. Also there's 1 chopper missing. Humvee's now going in. We have a missile defender from the top denying that supply gathering. Losing 1 Humvee here on the right. 1 Humvee gets damaged very heavy. And we can see that Dominator is now going for the repair bay. Has now 2 Humvees on his own. And he should go for a search and destroy strategy center maybe. It does look like that he has the money for that. And I think Dominator is ahead in this match. Losing that Humvee, and Dominator gets more and more advantage here, so that really looks very good for Dominator. Losing another Humvee. Khazar only mining with 1 chopper here in the top. The missile defender was killed, but there's another missile defender coming in. Do we see the strategy center yet? No, no strategy center yet. 1 War Factory, 2 barracks. And these look like 2 full Humvees. No, they're not full. Only 2 missile defenders inside. 4 missile defenders inside. Taking out that Humvee. Nice. And all these missile defenders are going to die. Oh, no, they survive. And they die. And yes, they die. Okay. I think that is the GG. Khazar is going to lose that match, I think. Dominator is really dominating this match right now. Really nice play here with the Humvees. And very unfortunate here for Khazar that the edge of the supply center denied the laser lock. 4 more Humvees, that is GG. Laser lock on another Humvee. That Humvee is probably going down. No, it's not going down and is surviving. And the supply center goes down, and that's the GG. Chopper goes down. Humvee as well. Can see more Humvees here in production by Dominator in the back. I think Dominator is only concentrating on building units right now. He's not focusing on upgrading his base with a strategy center or something like that. Starts sitting on 1,400. And that is very dangerous for Khazar. He cannot produce anything anymore, and that's the GG. Dominator taking the 6th win against Khazar with 3 wins, and is going to win this best of 11 and is keeping his crown as the king of the hill. Okay, I think both players are chatting right now, writing the GG. And there's a GG. Okay, so nice best of 11 between both players. I really enjoyed that fight. And more is coming. King of the Hill. DoMiNaToR has been challenged by another player, and let's see if DoMiNaToR will keep his crown against the next player. We will find out in the next video. I thank you very much for watching. This has been your cncHD, like always, and we see us in the next video. Bye bye.